from the rip, not just late in the game.
Blazers continue with the big lineup. We had a familiar starting five for the Lakers. Whiteside and JaVale McGee.
He hit that.
Here's Anthony Davis. He'll pull a mid-range and knocks it down. Fires on his first three attempts. James pushes, gives it up all the way across the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope hits a three, and if the Lakers
play, you could tell that he put an emphasis on to make sure the ball is hopping, to be crisp, and to pay attention to detail.
There's a block by Anthony Davis. He's 0 for 2. LeBron with a long three, and that one's down. LeBron James.
I say to the Mamba, thank you for what you did for the NBA.
Great to see the kids from the Mamba League as Danny Green, Los Angeles, out of the gates. Terry Stotts wanted to talk it over, and more of the same. That's a first shot by Damon. It's blocked. Bullet pass to Davis. Steps inside the three-point arc and knocks down another long two. That's 5 of 7 shooting for LA.
Portland may have to make a substitution with one of their big fellas. As you see McCollum to move out the way of penetrators when you're a big fella. And when you have one, great steal by Nurkic, you have a little more room.
Nurkic all the way with a layup. Position for the Lakers. They've got 8 fast break points already. That was a key for both coaches. And a turnaround is good for Anthony Davis. He's fouled. And a chance at 3 for AD.
These are tough shots.
He made 6 threes in game 1. LeBron, despite a triple-double in his Laker playoff debut, couldn't hold off the Blazers. It's Nurkic with the putback.
See how the paint just opened up there for Lillard, but at the same time now.
McCollum gives it up, and Melo took some contact. He wants a foul, none called. And it's a breakaway for the Lakers, and Los Angeles just
taking the traditional big. You've put AD at the center position and look for Nurkic to try to force himself inside like he is here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful finish, and they're going to have to get some aggressive play with their defensive prowess.
Figure this is go time for Portland now. Laker bench on the floor. His Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's touched. Thorough practice for the Lakers, but they were getting to the line often. McCollum and Nurkic with the follow.
Pre-game, that looked like a little pass interference on that play.
He doesn't have the red mesh jersey on, but he might as well. And coming out of that
for them before they get thirsty, and that's how you help your team as a coach as far as field goal percentage. Set up your players. Good finish.
Lillard in the corner with Kentavious Caldwell Pope on him. And Lillard dumps it inside. Whiteside there to clean it up. Set up his big man. Davis, he'll pull another one. Hit 2 of those already, make it 3. Here's Whiteside, a spin and an elbow right to the chops of Anthony Davis.
Really like that play call.
So cool to see who's going to be in the virtual crowd each and every night. There's Damian Lillard. His first three-point try. Lakers have 16 field goal attempts, 16 free throw attempts. An easy 6-year playoff drought. First time that's ever happened in the NBA to go that long and then be the #1 seed. Kentavious Caldwell Pope hits a 3. He's hit one from each corner thus far. He's got a quick 10. Anthony Simons, his first run in the game, and there's Whiteside, the turnaround. Could use anything positive going into the second quarter. Trent, he'll pull it. And he's got it. Hit that one. Oh boy, they started this game in 5th gear, and they've kept it going, that 15-0 run to start it. Last 3 quarters for the Lakers, 106-76. They've outscored the Blazers. They are plus 30 in the last 3 quarters.
It's a block party out there. One-on-one end with Whiteside, and how about LeBron coming back on the other end in the rear view. And Kuzma says, I'm not
down. They had won 10 out of 12 games prior to the shutdown. Had wins over Milwaukee, had wins over the Clippers as well. There's a big hit. Opted out of the bubble. Lakers understanding of that decision. No Trevor Ariza for the Blazers. There's Markieff Morris. Melo, pull up. Got it. Double in a losing effort in game 1. Best scoring game in game 3 with 38. And he drops another 3-ball. And the Lakers just keep it rolling. LeBron James, his second made 3. He's got 11. The Lakers are 8 for 12 from 3-point range. Nurkic wide open. Caruso running the point with LeBron Playing at the 2 right now. Oh, nice leave. Beautifully set up. Marquis.
Ball movement and LeBron doing his thing.
And look at J.R. Smith with a steal up ahead. LeBron James. He'll take it all the way. LeBron James with the reverse.
Wow. He playing around. He's just playing around. It's Mamba Day. He wants to make a wall, but when you build a wall, you still have to retreat back out to the three-point line.
Nurkic leaves it for Carmelo Anthony. 2-1 in this series.
Cross screen for LeBron right now. They're going to try to keep him involved on that post.
Oh, up top for Dwight.
Calls of Coach Vogel.
Assist number 6 for LeBron James. Howard's first basket. Here is Melo. Nifty move.
He can, with his size and strength, really try to attack the paint and has to keep his vision, keeping other guys involved.
Marquise Morris.
Got what's expected of us, nothing less than a championship, and I'm up for it, and I have to have a different temperament than I did when we were playing to just...
21 out of 33. You go back to that last playoff run, C.J. McCollum, and I believe he just got a technical foul. He did. Chris, you called it. You could see this boiling up in the first quarter, and C.J. McCollum called for the foul.
Yeah, and we have some great...
And Milwaukee, a disciple of George Karl. Here's Lillard all the way in. Lillard with the Mavericks team in 2011.
Anyway, both assistant coaches are now head coaches and doing great right now. So, there you go.
In order to plow their way back. 18-point deficit, but against the Lakers, it's a different story. An AD on fire. Disrupted by Nurkic. In transition, the Blazers. McCollum, the crossover. McCollum all the way in with a reverse.
Dwight Howard has post position inside. 3 seconds, maybe.
Wanted the ball. They didn't find it, but they get a 3-ball, and now Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard come together. Danny Green hits the shot, and then the whistle after.
And this is what you want, your big fella.
15-0 to start this game. Lakers in the first 4 minutes had that big lead. Caruso all the way in, the layup. To 7. He's got Damian Lillard on him. They clear it out. Help comes from Melo. Wide open Caruso. A three-pointer is down again. Overwhelming the 8-seeded Blazers right now as we approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. LeBron James just shoots 76 points on the board. 18 from LeBron. He's got 7 assists as well. Gary Trent Jr. with a threes from Charles Barkley. Developing as a story on its own right now. Absolute kiss of death as LeBron on this floor. 2 opponents with 50-plus. Coming to the end of this second quarter, LeBron James all the way in. That has been the theme of the night. The drives by the Lakers. Excellent three-point shooting.